All right, this is a little something different today. We had to kind of improvise. I was kicked out of my room first, second, and third period. Second and fifth period, I have Algebra 2. So to keep things consistent, out of my Algebra 2 classes, second period and fifth period are going to be watching videos instead of seeing me at the board. All right, today we're going to start doing some more stuff with logarithms. Like I said, we're not going super deep into logarithms, but you're going to have to learn how to do a few properties. The properties today are going to be the product property, quotient property, and power property. On each of these, take notes and be ready to ask questions on Wednesday when we've got our room back. All right, the first property we have is the product property, which, as you can see on the screen, is log b, b is the base, okay, times, or to the product of m times n. What this will look like is, if you're going to expand it, we're going to be expand and contracting these, or expand condensing. All right, that expands into log b, which is the base, times m, which is the product, plus log b to the n. All right, sometimes this makes just as easier if we've got numbers, so I'm going to do an example. All right, here's a problem where you'll be asked to condense. All right, condense means to make shorter, consolidate. All right, we've got log 3 on both sides. So this is going to be log 3, and now it's going to be, where it's got a plus sign in it, you got to change the way you think. This means 6 times 2. So this is log 3, 12. All right, that's how you condense it. All right, on your worksheet, just what I did on this problem is exactly the way you would do problems 1 through 3. This is sort of going to be sort of like a guided guided notes today for this class. So now you're equipped to do problems 1 through 3. Continuation of the product property. All right, on these problems we're going to expand, which is the same as you're going to do on problems 4 through 6 on your worksheet. Okay, to expand this, I look at the first problem, log 8, 33. All right, I can break 33 down into 3 times 11. All right, so the way to write that to expand it is log 8, nothing changes with that, times 3 plus log 8, 11. All right, that's all you do for that problem. That's considered the expansion. All right, on the other side, we've got log 15. All right, when it's written like this, we mentioned on Friday that you know that there's it's going to be a base of 10. Other way of writing log 15, if you wanted to, would be log 10, 15. All right, we don't really need to do that. Let's just break this down. We're expanding again, okay? I'm just going to write this down as log, let's see, 5 times 3. So this would be log 5 plus log 3. Another way of writing it, if I would have wanted to, is I could have written it log 10, 5 plus log 10, 3. Either one's fine. Quotient property. This, we're asked to use the quotient property, which is log b in parentheses m over n equals log bm minus log bn. That's what goes on that middle block in your middle block on the left side of your page. All right, this applies to numbers 7 through 9. It asks you to condense. Okay, look how this is written. Log 534 minus log 517. All right, To do this problem, all this would be is log 5/34 divided by 17. The answer for this would be log 5/2. All right, this looks complicated, and it's one of those things, if you just want to just throw up your hands and go, I don't get it, this looks too hard, it will be too hard. It's not really that bad, though. All I did was condense the longer and use the right side of this, all right, to condense this. So I took the m and divided by n, 34 divided by 17, and came up with 2. All right, I'm going to do a second problem, that mimics problems 7 through 9. All right, I've got log 418 minus log 46 asked to condense into a single logarithm. To do that, all I do is I've got the same base, so it's log 4. And on the left, I've got 18. On the right, I've got 6. I just divide 18 divided by 6. Right, which is similar to up here. You can see this m divided by n, and that gives me log 4. 18 divided by 6 is 3. Still dealing with the quotient property. This problem I'm doing here mimics problem number 10. I've got log 9, 3. All right, it asked me to expand. So to expand, I'm going to think, what does it take? What gives me a quotient of 3? I'm just going to make something up. You could have several answers for this. I'm going to make this 12 divided by 4. All right. Now, if I'm writing this out, now I can expand it. You can see 12 divided by 4 equals 3. To expand this, I'm going to get log 9. I take the 12, and I use the minus log 9, and I use the 4. That's all you do for number 10. All right, problems 11 and 12, just a little bit different, not anything big. It's already sort of the first step to the quotient property is already done. It's already turned into a division problem here on the right. Okay, you got log 4 3/5. Where on number 10, I had to change it to a fraction. Now it's ready. This is ready to turn into log 4 3 minus log 4 5. Okay, since it was already changed, the 3/5 was already a fraction, all you have to do is rewrite it. All right, the final property is the power property. All right, this will go in the this formula here will go in the lower left-hand side of your sheet. All right, it's log b m to the n equals n log b m. All right, that's a lot of I don't know. That's just a long formula talking about the exponents and the coefficient to this. Here's an example to kind of clear it up. All right, this is a 6 in front of the whole logarithm. All this means is, and this will mimic problems 13 through 15, is, okay, this 6 belongs as an exponent of the product. So this 6 goes right here. You could condense this more. Log 3 and 3 to the 6th power, which is, let me clean this up some. Three to the 6th power is 729. That's all that happens with that problem. Let's do it again on this side. All right, I've got 8 out in front of my logarithm. Okay, this, like I said, mimics problems 13 through 15. It's asking you to condense. So this would be log 3x to the 8th power. That's condensed. So all I did really was move the 8 from the front to the exponent of the x. If I knew what x was, I could go ahead and solve it and make it look more like this problem over here. But right now that's as far as I can take this problem. That's the power property. This shows you how to do problems number 13 through 15. All right, this is the way you do problems number 16 through 18. All right, here you got log 4. 4 is your base. All right, your product is 9 to the 6th. This is asking you to expand, and to do that, all you do is move the 6 to the front and make it times log 4 to the 9th. So all that happened was this 6th moved over here. All right. So give 16 through 18 a try. Matter of fact, skip number 18. 18 is not what we're dealing with right now.